Hello and welcome again. In this video, we will learn how to set up our database for InDesign's Data Merge. First of all, we need a Microsoft Excel or OpenOffice on our computer. We will create the database in one of these programs. I have my previously created database, where we can find what we will need. The most important thing is the first line. These fields will be our variables. The other rows will be the data's what we would like to handle. Now we need an empty spreadsheet with the following instances in the first line: name, title, cell, address, email and image. I will quickly format the first line to highlight it, but you don't need to do this. This is just to separate our variable names from our records. Now fill up our variable datas. You can add in line by line or column by column. It's up to you. In this case, I will create a database for 4 variables. Fill up with different names, titles, cell numbers, etc. Just to clarify, the datas in the first line are the variable names. We will see these in the Data Merge panel later. The datas in the other rows below are the variables. The first instance will be the second row, the second instance will be the third row, and so on. If you would like to add in a phone number starting with leading 0, by default it will disappear, since the numbers don't need the 0 at the beginning. But we need this character, so we need to fix this issue. There are 2 easy ways. Solution 1. Select the cell where you want to insert this number, then right-click, Format Cells. Under the Numbers tab in the category field, select Text and click OK. Now type the necessary phone number. In my case it will be 0800 123 456. See? The leading 0 is still visible. Solution 2. Type in the previous number, but in this case, add in an apostrophe before the first character. See? It looks like the same, but if we select the second cell, we can see the apostrophe in the edit line, however it's invisible in the table. Now type in the remaining datas for the email and for the images as well. We need these 5 columns as texts, but we also want to use a few images as variables as well, so add in the file names to the image column. We need these images saved next to our database file, otherwise we need to add in the whole path. Please pay attention to the file names. Never forget the extensions. Now we have filled up our database, but didn't finish yet. There is no difference between these contents. How could the InDesign know which cell will be text and which will be an object? Insert an @ symbol before the image variable's name. If you are using Microsoft Excel, type an apostrophe and an @ symbol, otherwise you will get an error message. Now the InDesign knows that these are images. These variables need to match with our previously saved file names. And do not forget to keep next to your database file. Now our database file is ready. First save it as a source file. For example, save as an Excel file. Now we will save our database file for the InDesign. If you are using OpenOffice, Save your database as a text CSV. The extension need to be .csv. Check that the character set is Unicode, UTF-8. If everything is fine, click OK to save your file. Please note, if you are saving a CSV or a text file, you can save your active sheet only. So just click OK to confirm it, and close your source file. Always need to close the CSV or text file, otherwise the InDesign couldn't open it. I will quickly show you how to do the previous things in Microsoft Excel. After you have finished your database, choose Save As from the File menu and save your source file. For example, save as an Excel file. After that, save your database file as UTF-16 or UTF-8 Unicode text. You can also save it as a Windows, separated CSV file. Because I've saved my files previously, the program wants a confirmation. Do not forget, when saving to a text file, we could save just the active sheet. Since we have saved the source file and the database also, we don't want to save it again, so just close your file without saving. Now if you are interested in, you can check the differences between the CSV and the text files. The CSV file looks like our Excel spreadsheet, but the text file seems to be a bit odd. But it's not a problem. Now open our InDesign file what we have created previously. Check our video tutorial about how to use InDesign Data Merge in full HD. Open the Data Merge panel and switch on the preview mode. Because the date is different on the database file since last we used it, a small yellow triangle will shown. Click on this circle arrows to refresh. After refreshing the linked files, the Data Merge preview will switch off automatically. Now check our variables in the preview mode. You can find your database file name at the top of the Data Merge panel. Click on the top right corner and choose the Select Data Source option. Now let's see the CSV database. Now from the list choose your CSV file and click Open. Turn on the preview function to check our variables. I get this pop-up because in the image column, we added file names which are not available. Because these images missing, the InDesign couldn't show them. However, the other variables are fine. Now load back the original database. Since we didn't make any changes in the InDesign file, it will work properly. I hope that this video will help you in the future to make your own professional databases. If you have enjoyed, please subscribe. You can also request a topic what you are interested in.